mechanics expect to have pilot Wi-Fi programs running on 110 at Eisenhower Park this summer. So do you like the idea, and is it something you would use? 516-393-1800 is the number to call. LITalks at news12.com is our email. Joining me tonight in the studio, Dr. Jacob Sharony of the Center of Excellence in Wireless and Information Technology, CWIT, at SUNY Stony Brook, and also Jay Best, who set up a Wi-Fi network for the Hampton Jitney. And Jay, under what company was that? Your company?
That was a company called NADCAT Wireless.
Okay, and it's been up and running for how long now?
It's been now about 4 years.
Successful?
Yeah, it's been very successful.
We're going to talk about what folks come to expect these days when they lug their computer around with them. But first, Dr. Sharony, I want to ask you, how difficult is it to set up an island-wide wireless Wi-Fi? As we've heard, that's why it's taking so long. Is it a difficult project?
It's a very big undertaking. In fact, it's one of the largest projects. Usually, cities start with 10 to 15 square miles.
Right.
Here we are talking about 800 square miles. So there are challenges that has to overcome, especially the scalability of the project, and I'm optimistic. I believe they would reach there.
You think they can get those smaller pilot programs up and running by the summer?
Up and running. We have to understand that it takes time to accomplish all this, starting from the rights of way, and then you have to design the network and put it together, and then to take care of the security and the quality of service that you expect, and then the most important, the services that you would run over the network, and hopefully would generate revenues to compensate for the cost of the network.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What benefit is it, to a county? We expect our governments, when they do things, they either do something that's going to make them money or bring down our taxes, in some way. So, how is this going to make money for them, or is it going to save them money? And honestly, what's the point?
The basic rule that the value of the network has to be to outweigh the expense of the network. That's a basic rule. Now, there are many applications and services that would make the mobile workforce of the counties, for example, or the public safety more efficient, because now they can do, they are at the point of activity and they are connected. So, for example, take building construction. So now the inspection can be done very quick.
Oh, sure.
So now we'll have the building much faster. Take, for example, the meter reading. Every month someone comes to your house to check the utility. Now everything would go over the wireless, and it would be much faster, quicker, and offer possibly new services.
Oh, and then so then the casual user, just gets the extra added benefit out of
Exactly, and this would ends up in major cost benefits and savings that would basically come back to us, the city.
Just that alone sounds like an undertaking to outweigh the cost versus the benefits. All right, I understand why it works for Hampton Jitney.